Windmill, Renewable Energy, or class project. They operate cleanly and without any exhaust gases, a very big advantage for any renewable energy compared to fossil fuels. How does it operate? Well, wind hits the turbine rotor blades. It makes them turn, which in turn powers a generator. And that produces electricity. There are some commercial windmills that are very large around the country. Some of these commercial windmills are 60 meters in diameter or larger. Texas has the largest windmill farm in the country. Several windmills, and they create almost 780 megawatts of power, enough to power a small town. In 2015, windmills produced approximately 4.7 percentage points of all the U.S. energy needs. This is continuing to climb. How is wind measured? Well, wind is measured on a Beaufort scale of 0 to 12. 3 is a gentle breeze. 9 is a storm. Now 9 would be 20 to 24 meters per second, which could be 40 or 50 miles an hour. Average wind speeds in Mass and New Hampshire are right around 7 miles per hour. This is just barely enough to justify large windmills or large windmill farms. That's why they are not around this area extensively as they would be out in the Midwest, where some areas have 10, 12, or even 13 mile an hour wind speeds. A goal of at least 5 to 6 miles per hour on a constant basis would be good for a windmill, just barely adequate. Next, we're going to say a little bit about the home project that we have right here. I'm going to explain the parts. Over here, we have the 3 blades that are turning. That is converting the kinetic energy into mechanical energy. It is then going through the nacelle that's right here, which is the housing and everything that encompasses the generator. Up above is an LED bulb, and down below is a battery. Now this battery right here is a is a battery that is rechargeable. We're using this particular power right here to recharge the battery. That particular battery took almost 6 to 7 hours just to charge it, based on the wind speed and the rotation that we have right here. The blades and then the wind coming in is very critical in the operation of a windmill. This LED light right now, which is our 3rd bulb, we've burned out a couple, lights as it spins faster and faster and glows red, which we've done in the past. As you can see, the gears come through here. You have the generator, you have the blades, and in this case we're using a fan to help more wind going into the particular area. Next, we are going to have what's called, we're going to be using an anemometer. Okay, what this does right here is commercially available, really low cost, and this I've used to collect data over several days in the local area to find out what the average wind speed is. It has units that you can change back and forth. In this particular case, we're going to set it for miles per hour, which it already set, and we're going to measure the miles per hour that are coming out of the fan. This particular unit right now, we set this, and I'm going to read it to you. This is about 8.7 miles per hour on the particular wind speed. As you can see, the turbine blades are not turning that well, and that has to do with the mechanics of the unit. It's a pretty inexpensive test, so the gearing, it's not what you call a commercially proficient type of windmill, but it does for our demonstration. Not going to light a bulb right now because I burned out 3 bulbs, and that's the last bulb. But I was able to get the windmill to turn. If I turn it faster than this blades are turning right now, I was able to get the LED light to glow red. Also, I ran this for about a day at this speed for the wind, and it took about, again, as I said before, 6 or 7 hours in order to charge that particular battery. Little summary here. Wind power for my particular location is not adequate enough in order to justify a windmill, even of large size. In addition to that, many localities don't allow you to put windmills in this particular area. So if you're going to do a windmill, you need to check your local laws to see if it's even possible. Estimate cost for a 4,000 watt system with DC to AC conversion, storage batteries, installation, controller would be at least $5,000. Hard to justify unless the wind is blowing strong and at all times. Still, in certain areas of the country, wind power has proved successful, and it will continue to grow, and it is an excellent renewable energy source. Thank you.